So our next topic is, could we see the MLB expansion happen in the near future?
It's going to be...
Talking about losing fans and having to gain it back. So what do we think is going to happen?
Some people think because of the strike, that's when we expand 2 more teams. To recoup the money from... Let's grow. Let's get some more TV deals to go back to MLB. We're in the longest drought between expansions in the MLB since the 61. Is it time to expand 2 more teams?
Right, and the last team that we've gotten, the newest team are the Nationals, right?
Well, they relocated.
Right, well,
it wasn't expansion.
Still, yeah, the Expos broke down. But I agree. I think the league has been focused on getting more and more viewers. Well, one way to do that is to get an expansion team or 2, because now you're in a totally different market, like say Virginia. I know we have the Nationals, but down here we don't have a team that's really solid. If you go to a place where there's room for a team, you bring a team there, you're going to get fans. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but that's how you get more viewers.
Yeah, because especially when people don't have accessibility to go travel to watch the game. Like if it's something like hours away, they're like, that's a once or twice. But it's something like, it's 30 minutes away. Yeah, we're going to go more games.
Especially if you have a family, it's harder to get everybody together just to go watch a game for 3 or 4 hours or less. Now that they want to make it shorter times.
Yep.
It's a whole vacation almost if you're not near a stadium. So I agree. I think that if MLB wants to get more viewers and they want to get, they just need to expand.
And I think they can look at what hockey's doing. Hockey definitely is worth less than baseball, but they have already expanded one team in Vegas and seen it thrive. Hell, they went to the Stanley Cup their first season.
Yeah,
and now they have agreement for Seattle franchise to come in. So you're watching this league that's under you with all the money and stuff as expanding. Why aren't you doing the same thing?
Right.
And there is cities like here in our area that's one of the biggest areas that don't have a professional team. There's talks of Charlotte to possibly add a team because they could easily take out the AAA, have a pro team there because they have a bigger city.
They could.
They have, of course, they have football and basketball, but they don't have baseball.
Yep.
So that's a possibility. Then you go West Coast. There's up and down or somewhere Midwest.
Oh, I know that other leagues are talking about expanding overseas, so anything can happen at this point.
Yeah, and then the biggest thing I think people are also considering is Montreal. They saw the couple games when Blue Jays went up there to play an exhibition game, and it did well, and people want
baseball back.
They want baseball back. So that could be an era where, we get our second team back in Canada. Maybe we get more viewership in Canada.
Yeah, and Canada's huge, so that could be a great place to expand.
Exactly.
Go northward. I agree. That
go
would
back.
That would be ideal.
And after with this pandemic, losing money, this can be a definitely thing they're going to consider. I bet, especially, and then MLBPA is going to be all for it. You're talking about another 60 players on the major league roster,
which is good.
6 more teams if they're going to shrink the minor league system.
Especially if they're going to shrink the minor league system. There's still great players that need a place to play. If you don't want to start getting these really good players playing overseas for Japan and the KBO,
which we think is going to happen
and
if
the Mexican
they don't do
league,
nothing.
right? Then you guys need to expand the Major League Baseball. If you're going to cut these minor league teams, these guys are going to play ball somewhere else. If it's not for you, somebody else is going to get these players.
And overseas, Japan and Korea, especially watching Korea, is going to get some of these players. Adam Jones is the first one that's still not quite over but he wants to play a couple years. He went in there and is going to make some millions and playing baseball from Japan League.
Right. And like I said, with this pandemic going on, who's to say that another one of these leagues might not jump over the MLB or something like that? You never know. If you start getting quality talent and people like watching the game, they could easily watch something else, especially in this day and age where it's at the technologies at our fingertips. We can watch a game anywhere in the world.
And the biggest thing, like we agreed on last week and stuff, is blackouts. And if we can watch Korean baseball, hey, we're watching it.
Yeah.
Japan, for on the dimes on the dollar where we play for MLB, we can watch all games. Why not?
Exactly.
And some of these players, or we can watch, it's kind of like come before they come to over here. Maybe they eventually don't come over here. They stay over there. Mm-hmm. So you never know what's going to happen with those. So hopefully they'll, realize and figure out what they're going to do.
Do you guys think the MLB should expand? Let us know. Let us know in the comments.